Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The 12 laws of karma are universal principles rooted in the concept of cause and effect. They assert that the energy we project into the world is reciprocated, whether positively or negatively. Grasping these laws can inspire individuals to lead a more conscious and altruistic existence. The 12 laws of karma encompass the great law, the law of creation, the law of humility, the law of growth, responsibility, connection, focus, giving, and hospitality. Here and now, the law of change, patience, and reward, significance, and inspiration. Each of these laws functions as a guide directing individuals towards a path of mindfulness and selflessness. But let's dive deep into this. The first among the 12 laws of karma is the Great Law, often known as the cause and effect principle. Is a concept encapsulated by the famous saying, "You reap what you sow." The Great Law underscores the idea that the energy one puts into the world will inevitably return to them, akin to a universal echo. Delving deeper, the law of creation expounds on the interconnectedness of internal and external experiences. It suggests that the conditions surrounding an individual externally are reflective of their inner state. For instance, if negativity prevails in one's surroundings, it indicates a corresponding negativity within. Conversely, an environment filled with love signifies an internal reservoir of love. This law underscores the intricate relationship between one's internal disposition and the external circumstances they encounter. Taking proactive steps rather than passively waiting for positive outcomes to materialize is key. According to the law of creation, it is crucial to be an engaged and active participant in shaping one's life. This law encourages individuals to assess their current reality and consider how their actions and choices have contributed to it. If the existing circumstances are not aligned with their desires, the law of creation urges them to take deliberate and proactive measures to instigate change. It underscores the idea that individuals are the architects of their own lives, emphasizing that external manifestations are reflections of their internal thoughts, beliefs, and actions. The third tenet in the 12 laws of karma is the law of humility. This principle underscores the importance of accepting the current circumstances without resistance. It emphasizes that futile struggles against elements beyond one's control are counterproductive. According to the law of humility, it is essential to acknowledge and embrace the reality of the present with grace and humility. This involves relinquishing expectations about how things should be. For instance, when faced with a situation like being stuck in traffic and running late for work, one can choose to respond with anger and frustration, or alternatively, practice acceptance. Acknowledging that negative emotions won't alter the traffic situation, the law of humility encourages individuals to let go of resistance. Understanding that getting stressed will not positively impact the circumstances and may in fact detrimentally affect their well-being without changing the external reality. The fourth principle within the 12 laws of karma is the law of growth. This law emphasizes the importance of focusing on personal development and internal transformation rather than attempting to change others. According to the law of growth, meaningful change originates from within oneself. This principle encourages individuals to recognize that efforts to alter others are often futile. The key to creating positive change in one's life and, by extension, the world, lies in personal growth and self-improvement. The law of growth suggests that to make a lasting impact on the external environment, one must first initiate change within themselves. In practical terms, applying the law of growth might involve refraining from a fixer-upper mentality in relationships. Rather than attempting to change or fix the other person, this law advocates focusing on one's growth and choices. For instance, in an unhealthy relationship, an application of the law of growth could involve making the choice to leave or changing one's perception of the other person's perceived flaws, recognizing that true transformation begins with self-awareness and personal development. The fifth principle within the 12 laws of karma is the law of responsibility. This law asserts that individuals are the sole owners of their decisions and actions, along with the ensuing consequences. The law of responsibility encounters self-awareness and requires acknowledging that every manifestation in one's life is a direct outcome of the choices they've made. Taking complete ownership of how one has arrived at their current situation eliminates the need to externalize blame for challenges. In practical terms, the law of responsibility can be illustrated with an example. Suppose an individual faces a significant problem causing immense stress. In response, they react with anger towards others in their life. While the individual may not be directly responsible for the initial problem causing stress, the law of responsibility asserts that they are accountable for consequences of their negative behavior resulting from it. In this scenario, the law of responsibility advises that reacting angrily will not alter the original situation, and it is likely to exacerbate it. The law emphasizes that all events stemming from the negative reaction are the individual's sole responsibility, promoting a sense of self-accountability and promoting a more constructive approach to challenges. The sixth principle among the 12 laws of karma is the law of connection. This law is grounded in the fundamental principle that everything in existence is interconnected, spanning across the past, present, and future. To illustrate this concept, one can refer back to the first law of karma, the Great Law, which says that the actions and thoughts of today will yield consequences in the future. In light of the law of connection, this means that the actions and thoughts of the past have played a role in shaping the present, and the actions and thoughts of the present are actively influencing the future. The law of connection encourages individuals to be more present and mindful in their actions. It serves as a reminder that every moment, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contributes to the intricate web of interconnectedness. This law prompts a heightened awareness of the consequences of even the smallest actions, emphasizing the profound impact they can have on the unfolding tapestry of one's life and the broader universe. The seventh law of karma is the law of focus. This principle revolves around the notion that it is impossible to concentrate on two things simultaneously. When faced with a choice between fixating on lower values such as anger, jealousy, and greed, or directing attention towards higher values like love, gratitude, and acceptance, the law of focus recommends actively choosing the spiritual values. By doing so, the mind is less inclined to dwell on negative aspects, and maintaining focus on positive values can contribute to attracting more positive experiences. At the core of attracting good karma lies mindfulness and the ability ability to concentrate intentions in the right direction is considered the initial step in the process of manifestation. In the words of Tony Robbins, your life is controlled by what you focus on, encapsulating the idea that the direction of one's focus has a profound impact on the experiences and outcomes in life. Another principle of the laws of karma is the law of giving and hospitality. According to this law, selfless actions serve as a genuine act of one's intentions. Mere verbal expressions of generosity are deemed insufficient. Rather, this principle asserts that true beliefs are reflected in tangible, selfless deeds. Acting selflessly entails a focus beyond personal interests, ambitions, or desires, directing attention instead to the needs of others. The analogy of being a good team player captures the essence of this law, emphasizing the importance of contributing to the well-being of the collective. The law of giving and hospitality suggests that engaging in selfless acts not only reflects positively on one's character, but also amplifies the accumulation of good karma. Another principle of the law of karma is here and now. This law advocates for embracing the present moment actually. Many individuals find themselves dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about the future, which is a common tendency that the law of here and now aims to address. Constantly ruminating on past errors leads to self-criticism for events that are no longer occurring. While fretting about the future, you can evoke feelings of anxiety and greed. In contrast, the law of here and now encourages living in the present moment as a means to break free from these patterns. The essence of this law lies in the understanding that the present is the only tangible reality, and focusing on it eliminates unnecessary emotional burdens associated with the past or future. The 10th law of karma is the law of change. According to this law, patterns in history will persist until deliberate steps are taken to instigate change. The law of change asserts that all actions originate from desire, and the intensity of desire determines the strength of the resulting action. When actions are repeatedly performed with a powerful desire, they solidify into habits. Over time, these habits can influence thinking and decision-making, creating a cyclic pattern known as being on the wheel of karma. To break free from this wheel, the law of change emphasizes the necessity of altering deeply ingrained patterns. It suggests that true transformation requires a conscious effort to modify habitual behaviors and desires, enabling individuals to transcend the repetitive cycles of history and pave the way for positive changes. The 11th principle is the law of patience and reward. This law underscores the importance of commitment to one's goals over an extended period, urging individuals to exercise patience while awaiting the fruition of their efforts. According to the law of patience and reward, maintaining consistency in positive karmic actions will over time result in accumulation of good karma. It acknowledges that the rewards of good karma may not be immediate, emphasizing the need for perseverance and patience. The law encourages individuals to persist in their endeavors, as the positive outcomes will gradually manifest as a product of their sustained and positive actions. The last within the 12 laws of karma is the law of significance and inspiration. This law encourages individuals to recognize their inherent importance and purpose in the world. It emphasizes that each person possesses unique gifts and talents that have the potential to inspire others in profound ways, creating ripples throughout history that may go unnoticed. The law of significance invites individuals to embrace their individuality and understand that they are here for a reason. It conveys the idea that one's contributions, no matter how seemingly small, have the power to inspire and impact others in ways that extend far beyond their awareness. The law is beautifully encapsulated in the words of Rumi: "You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop," conveying the notion that each person carries within them the vast potential to create, inspire, and contribute to the world. It underscores the inherent power, significance, and uniqueness of each individual, urging them to let their distinctiveness serve as an inspiration to others. Absolutely, your understanding of the 12 laws of karma captures their essence well. These laws indeed provide a guiding framework for cultivating mindfulness and selflessness in everyday life. By emphasizing principles such as staying present, fostering positive thoughts, and acting with generosity and intention, these laws encourage individuals to create a positive cycle of energy that can lead to the manifestation of good karma. Applying these principles can contribute to personal growth, positive relationships, and a more harmonious connection with the world. Thank you so much for listening to these guys, and I'll see you in the next video.